Grand Rising. Hey, Queens. Hey, happy Friday, TGI Friday, everyone. Happy spring, Grand Rising. Hey, Queens. Hey, all the things. Listen, y'all. Welcome to Spring into Self Love with me, your transformational coach, your self love coach, Queen Corinthia. Yes. I hope you guys can hear me. I'm signing on right now to make sure you can hear me. So welcome. Yes, y'all. Listen, are y'all excited about spring? I am so excited about spring because y'all, I'm a spring baby. Okay, I am a spring baby, y'all. Let me see if I can hear myself. 1 second. Make sure I can hear. Yes, I can. Okay, y'all. I'm so excited about spring. I'm a spring baby. As y'all know, listen. I don't brag on myself often. Okay, I don't brag on myself often, but my birthday is May 13th. So if y'all want to buy me a gift, y'all more than welcome. Okay, I will be turning 50, and I'm so excited about that. I'm so proud of that because I've came a long way. Your girl have done so many transformations. If anybody is close enough to me to know my story, parts of my story, anything about me, you guys know that I've been through a lot of transformations. God has brought me a mighty long way. And so I'm so excited and grateful and thankful to be turning the big 50 this year. And so 50 is a big number for me. And so I'm so grateful for turning 50 in May. And I'm a May baby. I'm a spring baby. So spring is amongst us. And y'all, what better time is to start a self-love journey. So let me introduce myself for the people who might not know me, might be new to my platform. My name is Corinthia Williams, also known as the Queen of Transformation, and I help women to transform mind, body, and soul by introducing them to this journey called self-love. Yes, this journey called self-love, showing them that, guess what? In order to change anything, your finances, your business, your relationship, your marriage, your relationship with your children, whatever, in order to find confidence, in order to be feminine, in order to do anything, you first have to love self. Love starts within. And in order to love anyone, in order to change anything, your environment, you have to love yourself within. So I help women to transform mind, body, and soul by starting a self-love journey. I help women to heal. I am a self-love coach. Okay. I help women to heal. I'm also called a spiritual midwife, right? I'm going to help you push spiritually in the spiritual realm. I'm a mentor. I'm a coach. I'm just that woman that's going to help other women to find themselves and to love themselves and to lean into themselves and find that inner peace, that inner guidance. So if you're looking for all of that, some of that, a piece of that, I'm that woman for you. I'm also the founder of what we call the Queen's Tribe community. Yes, a community here on Facebook, which is a private community, which is totally free. The Queen's Tribe community is totally free. And that is a community where we can just kick our shoes off, Queens, and just get comfortable. It's a place where we pray. Baby, we are praying community over in the Queen's Tribe community. We pray every Sunday at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we just pray for one another, lift each other in prayer, and we just work on our self-love. We share posts, we share tips, we share ideas, we ask questions, we pray for one another. If you want to be a part of that, you're more than welcome to join us there. And I also have a in-depth right, an in-depth group where we call ourselves the Queen's Collective. So that's an extension of what I do. It's a membership. It's a private membership. Now that does have a fee, and the fee is an investment in you. It's like planting a seed, right? It's a planting a seed in you, not into me. It's into you. And it's a monthly membership. And right now we do have a special for spring. It's a $20 membership each month. And we go live on via Zoom. We call it Transformation Thursdays. And we do a teaching. We ask questions. And we have a real sisterhood over there. So if you want to be a part of that, you're more than welcome to message me and say me, and I can send you some more information. But today, and for the next 7 days, we're doing the Spring into Self-Love 7-Day Challenge. So are you ready? right? Are you ready? So if you're ready, even if you're watching this on the replay, baby, I want you to say ready in the comments, because we're digging in, we're tapping in, and this is for all queens. I don't care if you're on a self-love journey, if you're in the collective, if you're in the community, if you don't know me by my first name or my last name, right? If you're ready to start, to continue, to pick up your self-love journey, I want you to say ready in the comments, because, baby, we are here to start something fresh, something new. Just like spring, things are starting to blossom. Things are starting to wake up. Not just outside, but in us, right? You know how spring is. You want to clean up. Come on. You want to clean up, you want to freshen up, you want to tidy up. And that's a part of us too, right? You starting to wake up, you starting to wear some colors, right? You starting to wake up in your spirit. You want to lose some pounds, you want to put on some makeup, you're opening up, you're taking off the black colors, the dark colors. And so we want to spruce up. We want to breathe again. We want to open the windows, not just of our heart, of our houses, but of our hearts and our souls. And so on today, in the next 7 days, like I said, I'm coming live just to give you this challenge, to give you a boost, to give you a hello, right? A hello, a wake me up of a 7-day challenge, just to wake you up in the spirit, in your mind, and in your heart, to give you some self-love tips, some motivation, just to tap you on the shoulder, queen, and say, guess what, queens, ladies, it's time to start, to continue, to pick up where you left off your self-love journey. And so on today, for day 1 of our challenge, we're talking about planting self-love. How appropriate is that for the 2nd day of spring? Talking about planting, right? Talking about planting the seed of self-love. And what is self-love? We got to start there. Because sometimes we talk about self-love and then we equate that to self-care. Okay? Self-love has been a cliche kind of word, right? We throw that word around and sometimes we relate it to self-care. So let me be clear, as a self-love coach, and I am designated as your coach, right? Even if this is the first time you see me, okay? I want to be your self-love coach. I am your self-love coach here on Facebook, TikTok, wherever you may be watching me on, because I have been in this thing for some time. Okay, I've been on my journey for some time, for some years, for some decades, even when it wasn't known as a self-love journey. Okay, even when nobody knew it as self-love, we just knew it as taking care of yourself. We knew it as going into your solitude, as going into your cocoon, as healing, right? A healing journey, as a spiritual journey. It was going back in my early 20s. Now, mind you, don't be trying to do the math, what year that was, because I just told you I'm turning 50 this year. So I'm talking about some early 20s, right? Going back to my early 20s when I found myself divorced, okay? Divorced, a single mother, and didn't know what to do. Didn't really have a relationship with God. I knew of him, but didn't know him for myself, right? I knew what my grandmother said, what my mother said, but I didn't know him for myself. And so it took me at my lowest point, one of my lowest points, my first lowest point, let's say that, as an adult. It took me at that point when I had to come to myself, when it took my 3-year-old son to rub me on my back and tell me, Mommy, it's going to be okay. Okay. That's when I started what I didn't know was a self-love journey. Okay. And so when I say I'm a coach in this thing, when I got some tears, some sweat, and some blood in this thing, I can say I am your self-love coach. And so I'm here to help you plant this seed of self-love. I'm here to help you define what self-love is and maybe tweak what your definition is. So when we talk about self-love, okay, when we talk about this thing called self-love, I don't want you to relate it to, oh, it's just me getting my nails done, my matty patty done. It's me getting some lashes done, queen. Okay, that's looking cute. It's not just me getting a new outfit. Okay, that's cute and all. No, it's talking about really sitting with self. It's talking about getting quiet. It's talking about finding that sacred space. It's talking about taking some time and listening to self. It's taking time to getting in that place of solitude. That is talking about quieting the noise, silencing the noise. Self-love is looking at them places in your life, in your heart, in your secret places that you don't want to deal with. Can we get real? Can we be 100? If we're talking about self-love is dealing with those ugly places that we try to forget about, throw it in the closet, shut the door, lock it, throw away the key. Those things we don't talk about, the family don't discuss. Okay, the family don't talk about it because we don't talk about uncle such and such, aunt such and such. We don't talk about what happened in our childhood because what goes on in this house stays in this house. That's how we deal with self-love. So it's those ugly places we don't talk about, those wounds we don't talk about, those hurts we don't deal with. That's how we deal with self-love. I know. It's Friday, girl. TGI Friday. I just got paid. It's about to be Friday night. I'm about to go out. I got plans. I ain't got time for all of this. I get it. It's a little bit heavy on a Friday. I get it, Queen. I get it. But if we truly, let's be honest, if we truly want to heal, if we want to be our best versions of ourselves, if we truly want to transform, if we truly said 2025 is our year to be the best versions of ourselves, if we truly want to make this the best year yet, if we say, you know what, this is my year, that I'm going to complete that goal. I'm going back to school. I'm going to start that business. I'm going to write that book. I'm going to lose that weight. I tried so many times, but it just hasn't happened. I'm going to work on my marriage. I'm going to work on me. How many times have you said that to yourself and you just found yourself right back where you started? Right back in that comfort zone, right? You always find yourself back there. It's because you don't deal with the stuff you're supposed to deal with. It's because you don't do the work. You may start, right? We all start, but we don't finish. When it gets tough, when it gets hard, we quit. How are you ever going to win when sometimes you always retreating back? How are you ever going to win when it looks like you're losing, you quit? How you ever going to win when you looks like you're losing, you throw in the towel? See, sometimes, you know how we talk about spring cleaning, right? We talking about springtime, and springtime we like to clean. That's something in us. I don't know if our parents embedded us in our brain that spring cleaning, right? We talking about springtime, springing into self-love. And so we spring clean the house. We got to spring clean our minds, our bodies, and our souls, right? And so when you spring clean the house, it starts with a mess, right? You pulling all the stuff out the closet, and you got all this stuff out on the floor everywhere. Clothes, shoes, junk, stuff you ain't seen for years, right? So it first looked like a mess. So just imagine if you pulled everything out the closet and you just left it there. You say, man, I'm done with this. I can't deal. It's too much. That's what we do with our self-love journey. That's what we do with the junk on the inside of us. We pull it out, and once you realize all the stuff that you got to deal with, you say, man, that's too much. Forget about it. I don't want to deal with that no more. And you just leave it there, and you retreat. How are you ever going to heal if you just leave it there and forget about it, right? Grand Rising, Queen Sarita, thank you so much for joining me this morning. How you ever going to deal with it? This morning we're talking about springing into self-love, planting the seed of self-love. Day 1, we're doing a 7-day challenge. We're springing into self-love. So how we ever going to deal with it if we just leave it in the middle of the floor? It'll never get cleaned, right? Who? You're going to be stepping over it. what you gonna close your eyes, step over it, don't look at it? Oh, I don't see that there. You gonna have people over, they gonna be like, Queen, sis, girl, what you do? What is this in the middle of the floor? I don't see nothing. I don't see nothing. And you wonder why people don't want to deal with you. You wonder why people say, girl, sis crazy. She always got an attitude. She always got issues with her finances. She always picking the wrong man. She always picked the wrong jobs. Why she always going through the same thing? Oh Lord, I don't want to answer the phone because there's always some drama with her. Because she won't deal with the mess in the middle of the floor. Come on. She won't deal with the mess in the middle of the floor. That's why. This only day one. Y'all ready for this? See, some people gonna come past this and think, oh girl, you did that. You said that. Ooh, ooh, ooh. And y'all be the main one with the mess in the middle of the floor. I'm sorry. Not really. But this is my year, to be honest. This is my year. You know, they say, okay, side note. You know what people say? They say when you get older, you get more honest. When you get older, you just start speaking your mind because you really don't care no more. And I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. I know I'm only turning 50, but I'm starting to feel that. Really, at 49. I really don't care what people think. I don't care who toes I step on, because I've been trying to teach and show women, guess what? Y'all gotta get it. And those who don't get it just don't get it. But I just know that so many more people can be happy, and so many women can be more free, and so many people can be more happy if you just pick up the mess. If you just clean up and sort through that mess in the middle of your floor and deal with it and sit in it and get over it and throw it out, you won't have to go through the same thing over and over and over and over again. Absolutely. You're right. Right, Queen Sarita? You're right. If you just sit in it, just deal with the crap. Just deal with it. Get over it. Unapologetically, right? Just deal with it. And life would be so much easier. Life would be so much lighter. Let me say lighter, because life happens to everyone. Life's still going to happen, but that's the one less thing. That's 10 less things. That's a change mindset that you can have. Okay, so what we talking about today, because I gotta go to work just like y'all. Okay, I'm not gonna hold y'all all day. If you're watching this on a replay, make sure you hit hashtag replay in the comments, because I want to keep a tally of who's watching this and how it's going to increase, because I know y'all going to share this on y'all platform, right? Because this is only day one. I know this was a little short notice, but God dropped this in my spirit, like, y'all, girl, daughter, I want you to share spring into self-love, because we're going to start this season off right, helping other women just start a self-love journey, getting this thought in their heads about self-love and how to just start this process, because they need it. They need it. Okay, so I want you to share this. Hit hashtag replay. Let me know that you're watching. Even if you don't comment anything else, just put hashtag replay to let me know you're here. I'm gonna come back and say, hey Queen, hey, meet me here all week. Well, the next 7 days. I know I started on a weird day, but the next 7 days, meet me here and get these nuggets. Okay, and listen, if you haven't, let me put the link here. If you have not taken your self-love quiz, make sure you take it. If you already taken one before, take it again. It's okay. Take it again. I'm also going to have a freebie tomorrow. I haven't completed it. It's going to be an ebook to go along with this 7-day challenge that we're doing. It's going to be totally free. Let me 1 second. It's going to be totally free. It'll be up tomorrow for you guys to download, so no worries about that. If you have not joined the Queen's Tribe, make sure you join the Queen's Tribe as well. That is a free platform here on Is that right? Yes. Here on Facebook. So you got things to do. You're going to click this link that I just posted. I hope that's the correct link. Oh, that's wrong. That's wrong. Delete that. So you got things to do. You're going to click this link. Now I'm going to put it back up here. I'm going to delete that one. You're going to click that link. You're going to click the link. Okay. And this link is going to take you to, you're going to click the link and it's going to take you to the Birth and the Queen University. Follow directions, okay? Queen of Transformation. And you going to, I can't type and talk at the same time. Lord help. Is that going to be right? Yes, that's the correct one. Let me delete the old one. So you're going to click this link, and it's going to take you to Birth and the Queen University. At the Birth and the Queen University, you're going to do several things. You're going to, number one, delete that one. You're going to take the free quiz, totally free. If you've taken it before, take it again. It's a new year, it's a new season. You never know what areas you might need to tweak, okay? Take the quiz. Boom. You're going to, tomorrow, you're going to join the Queen's Tribe. Free community here on Facebook. Tomorrow, you're going to download, or tonight, check back. You're going to download the free ebook that I'm going to tell you when it's ready. You're going to download that. It's going to be the Spring into Self-Love ebook, right? It's a 7-day challenge. It's going to be totally free. It's going to correlate with what we're teaching today. I mean, what I'll be teaching throughout the week. Boom. You're going to do that. And then you're going to just look at the university and see what other things that I offer. We offer the Queen's Collective. That's a monthly membership. Right now, we're having a spring special of $20 a month. I have my books. I have my 30 Days to Greater Self-Love ebook. That's an ebook you can download. They give you 30 days. I'm giving you 7 days today. You get 30 more days of, now that's jam-packed. They got affirmations, scriptures. They got 30 days of things you could do if you want to go even further. I have personal one-on-one coaching if you need that. That's a little more costly, but worth it. I have my books. I got all kind of stuff. So that's the university where you're going to find everything you need. Okay. So on today. Thank you, Queen. You too. Thank you. Have an amazing day on purpose. So on today, Queens, listen. We're planting the seed of self-love. We're planting the seed on self-love, of self-love. So what is self-love? Self-love is being purposeful and being mindful. Self-love is not just getting mani-patties. Self-love is not just looking pretty. That's loving on yourself. That's taking care of yourself. That's self-maintenance. But self-love is doing the work. Self-love is going into the places where we don't want to always go to. That doesn't look pretty, right? But self-love is taking this time for self and loving oneself. That's what self-love is. So, Queens, I want you to start planting the seeds of self-love. And one thing you could do starting today, I want you to write things you like about you. That's one thing, right? I want you to look yourself in the mirror. If you got a little compact mirror, I don't care. I want you to look yourself in the mirror today and just look at yourself. And it don't have to be things you actually see, like your eyes, your nose. No, but it could be your character. It could be how you cook, the things you do, your character, the visible things, what have you, whatever it is. I want you to write 10 things. I know you can find 10 things you like about you and write those things down. We're going to start small. We got 6 more days of this. I want you to join me back here at 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow. And we're going to do this challenge together, Queens. Share this broadcast. Let someone else know. Let another queen know. You know, we queens. We adjust one another's crowns. So let someone know that we're here for the next 6 days. Share this on your platform so someone else can see this. If you're watching this on the replay, hit hashtag replay so I can come back and say, hey, Queen, hey to you. And we're doing this together because, Queen, you deserve this. We're springing into self-love together, queens. So just know on today, Queen, I love you, but God loves you more. And we're going to see each other at the top because there's no more room at the bottom. And I will see you back here tomorrow for Spring into Self-Love. And know that self-love isn't selfish. It is necessary. So make sure you do something for you today. Be blessed, queens. And I'll see you back here at 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for Spring into Self-Love. Peace.